Hello people, my name is Kevin and I'm today here with Soccer.
And yeah, I'm the aforementioned Soccer's Fun, and this is a series between me and Kevin played for King of the Hill. So as you can see, obviously the starting map is Hydro, and I've never lost against the strategy in King of the Hill, so we'll see if Kevin can snap that streak.
Yeah, and some people may not know my name right now, just know my name, but like this is my old account, my account which I'm most of the time using now in King of the Hill is the Dart Affliction instead of KOTH checkers, my old account, and it might be a little bit confusing, but I use this account for P25 sometimes and all the stuff, but so as you can see on the right side I'm using Nike and Soccer is probably using the
flawlessly strategy.
Yeah, I'm not sure, I don't know who actually created which strategy for in King of the Hill. I know Turtle made a strat a while ago or something, or I'm not sure if he made it with boats, boomers, farms and a water.
That was actually like a long time ago, but I guess he kind of revived it. As you can see, I don't have that many farms. The reason is that I can't fit 4 because I suck. So instead I decided to go for some blue and eco first, and then try fitting farms. Because I'm just going to get 3 2-0 farms regardless, and maybe 1 3-0 farm. So that's why I went for some early eco. I don't even have my ricochet, but then again, Kevin doesn't even have his 3-0 cannon, so we're both being lazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have camo, he doesn't yet. Okay, now he does. So, nothing's really gonna happen now. I send group flex, hoping he leaks. Not really, like, as a rush, but also for some eco, and he goes down on lives. I mean, we're never going to round 40, but it's still cool to be up on lives.
Yeah, as long as you don't get under the 104 lives, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
So 104 is ceramic range, right?
Yeah. Camo ceramic layering. Yeah, you should get camo on like some of your boats, but I'm pretty sure you have enough money for that, because you're only sending greens.
Yeah, I don't know why I was sending greens. Most of the time when I go income, it's like I usually end with like 0 money to get as much greed as possible out of my money.
Yeah, I sent 1 ceramic on accident there, but the best way to send economy is pinks and blues, because blues are cheaper than they should be. They should be $42.5, but they're actually 42. So if you send pinks and blues, that's the most efficient way to get economy. And I'm sending a rush starting with 2 regrow Moabs, so, and you pull out the Sabo here. And then you get a blue and Jitsu, it distracts it perfectly, and I guess you finally beat my round 18 rush on Hydra. But then Sabo runs out. I send fast cooldown regrow ceramics in. Kevin mortar stalls. And
yeah, I got a little bit surprised at that part, and then yeah, I got fucked. So the second game is on Zengarden, and honestly I really like Zengarden because it's one of the easiest short maps to farm.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I like the new way, like how to defend from 10 with just 2-0-0, and just allows so much greed.
Yeah, on close. Just so, actually, I probably shouldn't disclose the secrets, but yeah, you put it in the front and put it on close, so even if they send anything, it won't be distracted by that, it'll just hit the naturals. And, like,
Yeah.
on Hydro, to be honest, once you started mortar stalling against, like, not a late rush, you're probably bound to lose eventually. So, Kevin really had no chance of defending those ceramics. So,
Yeah, that's right.
mortar stalling is like a last-ditch effort. Then he sent the rod, but I also sent camos, and those went through pretty quickly.
Yeah, what I'm saying is just pointless. Even though it seems like it works, but it just doesn't work at all. It's just like the last of stalling your death.
And this game you have farms too, so that's nice. Farm
Yeah.
versus farm is fun. And I get up my ninja for blacks a bit late, but you didn't send that many, so it's fine. And now I send it, but I know you're gonna get a ring of fire, and there you go.
Yeah, round 6 ring of fires are pretty nice.
You can't really assess who's up on Eco until I get the Ring of Fire as well. But now you can see.
Yeah.
I should have more Eco because you didn't send anything until like round 4. But you have more farms, so we're pretty much even. Nobody's messed up too badly.
You always peak on round 8, that's so annoying, those pings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put the ninja on close, it hits the blacks down. And we're gonna get this farm upgrade.
Yes.
Now, I send metals just in case you didn't know to put it on close, but you do leak a bit there, but I leak more because I didn't get up my second ninja in the back. Now I get it up.
Yeah, I need to place my ninja a little bit more to the left side because when it targets close, it targets or it hits the most of the time what's it called? The whites when it already is touched by Ring of Fire, then it's kind of useless a little bit.
Well, I mean, it can go through 2 layers, but yeah, it's definitely better to put it further forward. So, round 15, we're just spamming ninjas.
Not really special, the income is almost the same. Well, I'm a little bit ahead, but it's not that much.
Yeah, that's because you don't have a double shot in the back, you just have 0-0 ninjas.
Yeah. Even though the 0-0 ninjas work fine.
Yeah.
Like if you micro your mortar enough, you will just be
I think you mean mortar your micro, but yeah.
Yeah, mortar your micro. Yeah, that's what we mean.
Thanks, Super John Bombo. So, I just get the blue Jitsu in case you send a Moab, and you do, so I just sell some farms, get another distraction in the back, and I leak down to 7 lives. That was really bad. And I rebuy the farm just to be greedy. And now I'm getting a tack shooter, a Roth for round 20 naturals, and you send more. And now here, I was like so sure I was gonna die, because you see balloons get through, right? But I don't leak any lives at all.
Oh, that's overpowered.
Yeah.
That's what happened like in my intro when I was playing Negative for the Super John Bombo tournament. I thought I was about to die, and out of the middle of nowhere on my screen there stands like victory, and I was like, I thought I saw like guns of balloons leaking, but apparently I didn't leak at all.
So you send a BFB, and I died at the ceramics because I didn't maelstrom fast enough. I didn't defend very well there. So yeah, now it's 1-1. Kind of played pretty badly that game.
Yeah, I thought I saw some lag or something, like some frames or something got a little bit
I don't know, that's just my computer. So here, I'm doing the John strategy. You put the cannon on last, so that way it hits that curve. You leak 1 life from each of the natural blues, and then you get a frag cannon, and that should like minimize leaking as much as possible and still get an early farm. For some reason, I like getting early farms on maps like this, but then later farms on maps like Zen. So, I don't know, that's just my decision.
I used to like the farm slot, and I know it gives a full advantage. As you can see, you have to 2-0 farm well, while I have just 1-0 farm.
Yeah, the more interesting part in this game is later on, because then we do different things with the farm. But for now, we're just obviously buying farm upgrades whenever you can, and getting 2 ninjas. I get 2 ninjas, just to hit all the blacks in case there's layering, and then you get your second one. So we should both be fine. You leak some lives, but it doesn't really matter. GG, round 40. And yeah, we're pretty much tied on
We are
farms.
equal in farms now, and now you're going to lead again with farms as expected.
And as you can see, the ninja catches the blacks even if you layer it with yellows because the cannon gets a shot off. So yeah, I'm not gonna leak, and I decide not to send any black-yellow layering. So
Yeah, I expected you to leak there, but or that ninja spot there was just great, or yeah, it was just sometimes it just little
Yeah, then I don't really pay attention because I was increasing my brightness, but I don't leak too much to the leads and natural blacks, so that's fine.
Well, you did die at least.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just die to those leads.
Metal's too overpowered.
Yes, indeed.
You send a mini or rod, I just mortar my micro, and I'm fine.
Yeah, and you're going in a farm lead with 120 farm ahead, and no big difference comes in between those farm fights.
And also our defenses. You spam 0-0 ninjas, but I get a 3-2. It also helps for the ceramics that come out of the Moab. If you get a balloon jitsu there, it pretty much beats all of them.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
your defense also seems to be not leaking to naturals, so that's good.
Yeah, I know. A lot of me is 0-0 ninja spam, even though it's usable around 18 moves hard.
And you haven't built a farm in a long time, so I figured you were gonna rush, so that's why I get a Mulder here. Yeah. And I just keep getting more farms. I should probably get a 4-2, and that's what I start doing. And you get your 4-0. I don't know when it becomes a 4-2. So now you're temporarily ahead on farms, but I have more farm money overall. Like in terms of selling, but you get more eco from them.
Yeah, that's probably right. I have never thought about that actually, but yeah, how many 2-0 farm with a 4-0 farm?
Maybe Chris should do a BTD science episode.
I may do that, but well, you have a lot more. If you sell farms right now, you can easily afford that farm.
But yeah, I sent spaced fast cooldown Moabs, so you'd have to sell your farms. Unfortunately, you didn't sell the 4-2, but I still managed to get ahead on farms slightly. So it was a decent rush because it made you have to like buy a Sabo and stuff, but it wasn't amazing or anything. I just get another Mauler, and you're saving up for your second 4-2 farm. So, I don't know, we'll see which of these is more efficient. Like, should you go directly for a 4-2 or build 2 zeros first? We'll just see who comes out on top in this game. You only have 2 Maulers here, and you're... I don't know. And you get the second 4-2 farm. Yeah, you get a second 4-2 farm, so now I'm like, I should rush here to try to force you to sell a farm. So I send one BFB. But you still have that Sabo there, so then you sell it, and I send a completely useless Moab. Like, how is that going to harm you? You have multiple Maulers and a 4-2 cannon. And yeah, I realize it's a waste of Moab. And then I start leaking to the naturals, but not really bothered. And you don't have to sell any farms at all, so that was a complete waste of money. Yeah.
Well, for every 7 days I have to resell me, but I still waste 2k money or something.
But it's 1500 to send a Moab, and you have more farms and more balloon income, so I'm gonna lose money a lot faster than you are. But now I send an actual smart rush, Rigger Rainbows and Camo Ceramics. So you probably need to get a mortar stall or something, but I die to the naturals. So that was a really bad play by me. So now you're up 2-1, and I pick Ink Blot. Neither of us have votes since you start with a mortar and I start with a ninja. So that'll be interesting.
Oh no, screen frozen for me or something. Oh wait, never mind, it's fixed.
Yeah. So yeah, you show the early farm, and once again, you're gonna go farm first, like you did on Zen Garden, and I'm going Eco first, like I did on Zen. And then we did the opposite on Pyramid, so it's pretty weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
It's mostly a matter of personal preference. It really doesn't matter when you think about it. So now we obviously need the double shot to beat pinks. I leak a few lives. and you're not leaking on my screen yet, but then you start losing lives too, but it doesn't really matter. And you get the double shot as well. And I'm up on lives, but it doesn't matter, we're both at a decent amount. I just send pinks because I want to get to like 333 eco or so then I can start getting farms. And I get to 333, so I stop. Yeah.
I used to go for like no eco for maps like Pyramid and Temple as well. That turned out very bad, or didn't even turn out very bad, but you have to be so greedy for that strat. If you have to sell just like a farm to afford something, you're just screwed because you equal in farming most of the time, and your opponent has a little bit of an advantage with that blue income.
Yeah, like when you both get 4-2 farms, but then the rounds start getting longer, then the blue income comes in handy. So we both get our attack shooters to hit down the black layers, then the ninja cleans up everything. As you can see, I temporarily moved my mortar to the back. That kind of helps because the mortar doesn't hit the blacks, but it will hit like the pinks that come out of it. So that's a tip you guys can use. So I get the Ring of Fire, and you're obviously going to get it. I just wait for you to get a farm upgrade so I can send yellows. But then the connection starts acting up, and we actually disconnected from this game, so we had to redo Inkblot. That's why. And then, yeah, we redo it. And the second time around, you didn't get a Ring of Fire. So you just experimented around. I just cut out the early rounds because it was pretty much the same as last time. Sorry about the disconnect.
Yeah, as you can see, I have a portal right now and my ninja is safe because I made a mistake in round 4. I needed to upgrade my ninja on the left side, but instead of having my ninja, I upgraded my portal 1-0, and then I changed my strategy from spot.
Yeah, here you ask if you need camo detection, I don't know why. But you build up a lot of farms. And I send group blacks, sell my farms, and go for all-in camo pinks, and you die to that. So the point of that rush was that for the group blacks, you probably want to get a Ring of Fire, but then for the camo, you need camo detection on your mortar. So you'd have to like micro between different towers, and it worked out. You weren't able to get the upgrades you needed, and you died to that. So now it's 2-2. Not like there was anything wrong with your different strategy, but it just didn't work out. I don't know, you'll have to test that more to see if it's worth it as opposed to Ring of Fire. And then you pick a game. So you're showing the attack shooter in the farm. I like starting off with a ninja instead, but I'm not very good at this map, so you probably shouldn't follow my strategy. You've leaked 2 lives, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, and I suck on this map in the chat. Connection starts acting up again, but we don't disconnect this game, don't worry. Pinks are sent. I just get a double shot and that beats everything. Move the mortar to clean up that last red, that's why I go NLL. Always gotta mortar your micro.
Yes, that's very OP.
Mortar your micro. Yeah, you go for the 2-1 ninja and the 3-0 attack shooter. I don't know which defense is more efficient. But, yeah, now I start farming.
If you want to league less, your defense is better, but let my defense league is also very hard, but at least let it league a lot.
But your defense isn't very good versus OP green rushes.
Yes, that's right.
Thanks, Al, as well, for teaching us. So yeah, you get the extra attack shooter. I think you just need to get it in second 3-0 attack and then you beat greens, but I don't send anything. You don't even send blacks, so nothing really happens here.
I don't see how green rushes are actually big of a danger. Like, if someone goes for like 400 income or higher, or even higher for the map, like a game, in my opinion,
Yeah. If you're gonna use the extra tower slot for farms, then you might as well use them efficiently on maps like this. Like on Swamp and other maps, where people sometimes go farms, it doesn't matter as much, because it's still pretty easy. But on this kind of a map, where defending is difficult, you really have to utilize all your towers. I just sent some yellows, but you get the Ring of Fire, and you don't leak very much.
Well, according to this game, you can use an example for like what I was saying about the early tail into like 400. But all people actually go for like Indigo till round 8 and 5 and guns as well, but that turned out so bad for your balls.
Yeah. So, now we just get our mortars. You sent some regrets, but once I got Bernie stuff, I was fine. But you shouldn't be too greedy there. Yeah, don't worry, nobody disconnects.
Yeah, I got much that's how one lost against L505 97 or something.
For Trico's tournament, yeah. And then he beat him 3-0 a couple minutes later. The OP medals can be even more money. And we're both being very lazy here, so I decided to send some ceramics. You get a Bloom Jitsu, and even that's like not enough. So you have to get the extra 3-2 ninja, and you still leak a few lives, and those wouldn't even regrow. Now you send them against me, I get my own Bloom Jitsu. But I'm starting to leak here. And as you can see, that ceramic's going way too far, and I die. So that's the series between me and Kevin. I didn't play very well on a game, I just died to ceramics, but I told you I suck in that map. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll link Kevin's channel in the description. It's called the Dart Affliction, I think, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'll link that in the description, check him out. He also uploads Bloons Monkey City, if you want to watch that. And have a nice day.